There's an element that without which humanity wouldn't exist. Yet, some scientists are concerned that it may lead to our demise. That very paradoxical element is known as carbon. Carbon is very common on Earth, and humans are mostly made out of it. Much of the carbon on Earth is found in the form of hydrocarbons, that is, hydrogen bonded to carbon. Often, hydrocarbons form long chains. However, one of the most common hydrocarbons, also found on moons of other planets, is known as methane. Now, while hydrocarbons are not pure carbon as they have hydrogen and occasionally oxygen in them, there are forms of pure carbon. One of the most well-known and common is a mineral known as graphite. Now, while the name does not suggest it, actually the lead in lead pencils is graphite. While different forms of carbon have been utilized by man for millennia plus, we are now discovering new forms of carbon that hold promise for the future. One of those is known as graphene. Graphene is similar to graphite, except rather than multiple layers of carbon, it is just one atom thick. The structure looks like this. Graphene is a supreme conductor, and it could be used in other applications. But, however, it is very hard to manufacture and thus very expensive. Another promising form of carbon, which is equally hard to manufacture and is expensive, is known as carbon nanotubes. Now, these are essentially graphene folded on each other to make tubes of carbon. The name is rather descriptive. The problem, however, is that carbon nanotubes are even harder to manufacture than graphene.